What's up, guys? Here's another update on my watermelons and hydroponic tomatoes. I moved the carnations from this system, the lettuce. They started going into flowering, and here's how you can tell. There's lots of spaces here, if you see, and there's like a main stem now. I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyways, yeah, there's a stem, and eventually they're all going to go in to flowering now. I've given them a little more flowering solution. Was it the bloom? Floralicious bloom, or actually no, it's Flora bloom. And as you see, they are now going into flowering. I'm going to see if I can get some seeds out of this particular lettuce right here, because that one was the biggest one. It's amazing though how many harvests I've gotten out of this thing. I've been drying lettuce here and there now too. Got too many lettuce. Anyways, so here's the hydroponic watermelon. I haven't pollinated any other ones, thinking that, you know, maybe the bugs will do the job for me, but they haven't been doing the job. So therefore I found one more and I pollinated. Here's this guy, if you remember it. It's gotten pretty good size too. But if you remember the other two, they've gotten so much bigger. I mean, here it is compared to my hand now. It's at least 4 times the size of my hand. And the one back here, it's gotten much bigger too. And our tomato is just loaded with tomatoes. So finally getting some red tomatoes on the hydroponic. Getting there. But it's got like, wow, it's amazing. It's a lot of tomatoes on it. They're looking good. But you know, here's the thing. I haven't been hitting this thing for that like too hard with nutrient. We keep it around 1400, like I said on previous videos. And I know tomatoes can handle a lot more than just that. So therefore, I think that's one of the reasons why, if you pay attention, the tomatoes are not as big as the ones in the soil, because I haven't been feeding them all that much. If you see here, let me take you to my soil tomato plant. Let me see if you can see that or not. I hope you can see it. But as you see, there's a red tomato. The other ones are getting red too. I've eaten one more red one. But if you see, the tomato is a little bigger than the ones in the hydroponic. They look about this size, the ones in the hydroponic, which is, you know, to me, that's the really girl. Here's a nice view of them. And here's some more. There you go, looking nice. I've harvested some corn, by the way, and I boiled it with some butter and some Parmesan. Took out the peas. Reconditioned the soil here, but bunch of bugs, which is a good sign. That means, you know, the microorganisms are there and there's nature doing its job. Put some more manure in there and mixed it up. I found a bunch of worms, earthworms, looking good. So that's my quick update. I've got some more. Finally, I've pollinated one of the cucumbers that was over here. I'm sure you can see it. That little guy here. Alright. There, hope you can see it. Over here, I can't remember if I pollinate this one here, but that's the one from the hydroponic, I think. No, it's not. Never mind. Started confusing the hydroponic with the soil. But as you see, the soil is doing great. My cantaloupe is not growing as fast. I did put some Epsom salt in here. And I checked the pH on the soil, and it's a little low, so I add some garden lime in here to up the pH. Here's the clone, the cucumber clone. It looks like it's having a deficiency, so I'm not sure. There's a lot of anyways, but as you see, I mean, the thing is growing. I don't know if the weather has anything to do with it, because it's not just this one that's doing it, it's all of them. So I would guess that, you know, the clone would do okay if the soil was providing what the plant needs. I don't know if I said this in the previous videos. I'll be saving this guy here for seeds. Hopefully I won't rush like the last ones. Let it get as big as he wants to get, and hopefully I'll get some of those seeds. But anyways, again, guys, my hydroponic cucumbers, watermelons, as you see, they're gotten pretty big. A good size. This one is a little bigger. And looking good. I'm looking now to find more watermelons to pollinate myself, because obviously the bugs are not doing that great of a job. These are the only 3 watermelons I've got out of 5 plants. And I thought I was going to have more, but what happened is that I didn't pollinate myself any other ones besides these 2 big ones. And then the last one here that was already pollinated by bugs. I guess I did do the job on this one. But I did have several more that I thought they were going to be a pollen. Like, look at this guy, look right here. Let's see if this thing will focus. It won't focus, but anyways, as you see, this thing is turning yellow. Obviously it wasn't pollinated, and that's why I had several of those watermelons fall, and that's because they weren't pollinated. But I'm sure if I keep up with it, I will find some more of them and pollinate them myself. So again, let me close off by showing you again my tomatoes and my watermelon. And I hope you guys enjoy this update. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time.